He said, well, oh, shit, how do you know I was trying to recreate it? I said, yeah, because when you make that progress, you think that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be recreating it.
Right.
Each meditation is a new adventure. So, again, as you keep going on these adventures, not expecting nothing, one of the themes I kept saying, do not have an agenda. Not expecting nothing, going where your spirit takes you. Not having the agenda, when you do this, you'll notice in hindsight you'll have 1,000 adventures.
Yeah.
When you're looking for that same adventure is when you messed up your life. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you messed up your life. You get what I'm saying? So you want to be able to, one second. Hold on.
All right, everyone.
Getting aroused. I have to take off the shirt. It's getting hot.
That's okay.
That herbal pack, this shit is hot in this motherfucker right now. Okay. I finally got the herbal pack together. I'm going to give out the information before the show is over. Shit, nigga. that shit is working, son. I got one more ingredient, but shit. Oh, as a sidetrack, you said people want to know how much. Nigga, it's going to be enough. It's going to be enough. I'm going to make baggies. And you ain't going to get a full baggie for $20. But, again, let me explain in detail how this is done. For you experienced smokers who smoke weed, you have two options. You can put it in your weed. You don't need that much because this is not about getting high. This is about opening the pineal for your work. If you're going to act silly, then it's not going to work. I'll tell you that now. And I don't even want you to buy it. People who wants to do some work, these are the ones who should buy it. And that's why I'm laying out so deep in the meditation, because the herb pack will be a help, it's not a solution, it's a help to your work. It was a help to me. It was a big help, but it was not a solution. If I wasn't aggressive in trying to understand and getting my own answers, then it would not work. It would just be a nigga smoking a whole bunch of shit they bought from a nigga on Blog Talk. It's still up to you. It's still up to you. Now, you'll get enough for you to have a whole heap of adventures. I'm not measuring that shit. This ain't Whole Foods, so I'm not measuring it. But I'm not going to jip you. Now, for the experienced smoker smoking in pot, I even smoking in the weed. Without even the weed, I still recommend smoking it this way. Get some regular bamboo, get tobacco, pipe tobacco, because they have all that flavorful shit. Get a flavor, whatever flavor you like. Mix it in with that, liberally, and smoke, a couple of hits and do your meditations. Do your work and see where it leads you. If you feel you need to smoke more, less tobacco, tailor it to your thing, but the shit works. What you'll notice, I'll say first, is you'll see shit at the side of your vision. You'll keep seeing what shit looks like water bugs and roaches. You won't actually see the image, but that's the pineal eye opening up. So it's another eye that's opening up, and it's starting to see things. The spirit world is open. It's up to you now that the gateway is open to feed it something. So I'm hoping I've given and giving you now enough information for you to feed the pineal. If you open up your pineal with the herb pack or the astral pack and nothing happens, it's because you put nothing in. I'm trying to also not just sell you a herb pack, but give you the shit to put in. Now, as I was saying, you don't want to recreate something that you've already done. Something that you've already done. You want to, everything is supposed to be a new adventure. You should be excited about your meditations because it's a new adventure.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that people tell me, they hear too much chatter in their mind. As soon as they close their eyes, they hear the rent's due, cable bills due, my kids are doing this, satellite TV, blah, 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 blah. One of the first steps I suggest you do is get a iPod or some sort of music player and meditate to your music. Oh, panic, that don't sound right. Oh, nigga, it's right. Some of the greatest tap-ins that I got into was playing our music. Well, what do you think it's for? What do you think it's for? You get what I'm saying? So then the sister, and I ain't going to say her name, she's cool. She's like, yeah, because I got this CD where niggas on the mountain with a flute. I'm like, fuck that shit. Put on some Marvin Gaye. Put on that. Mm-hmm.
Do y'all hear that music? Hold on. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know where that came from.
It's coming from that apple. It's coming from that apple.
Ah!
All right, so it's about getting lost in the music. So most people think you got to get deep, Native American owned. That works for me. I got a whole heap of that shit. That shit works. But before I get there, and because what we're talking about now is shutting down the chatter. What has always shut down black people's problems but our music? Niggas would party, and they would take their door off the hinges. Niggas would party without a fucking front door. So even deeper than the Native American, the ohms and the ahms and the ohms is all that Marvin Gaye, Spinners, Delphonics, all of that shit. You will get, the whole point of this is to alter your state of mind. That shit it alters our mind instantly. As soon as they throw on that fucking got to give it up, you want to get the humping on something. You get what I'm saying? That's altering your mind. It's altering your consciousness. And for younger people, R. Kelly, if that does it for you. You get what I'm saying? If that does it for you. So the easiest way to stop the chatter, because what you're trying to do is create a repertoire in your understanding of what an altered state of mind is. We do it all the time. We're not conscious of it. That's why I told you when you're driving, like Miss Blue said, when you're cooking and the rest of those things, you go into an altered state of mind. We just do not focus on it because they try to give us because we have an agenda when we do it. That's why I said you got to get out of the agenda. If you're in an altered state of mind when you're driving, the agenda is the destination. If you're in an altered state of mind while you're cooking, the agenda is the meal. If you're in an altered state of mind while you're sitting on TV watching the commercial, the altered state of mind is the end credits of the show. That's the agenda, rather. So you don't recognize the altered state of mind. When you go into this state of mind for no other reason but to get into this state of mind, that's when you start to recognize the state of mind. And then, without even meditation, without apples and the rest of the shit, you can go into that zone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go into that zone. This is about recognizing and understanding your own mind. You can go into that zone. So you need these aids in the beginning. That's what the herb pack was for. That's what the shit was. Actually, the herb pack for me was later down the line. Later down the line, when I found out about all the DMT shit. You get what I'm saying? I'll put you all together a DMT package. Please believe, niggas, this is some shit. This is some shit. In fact, when I told Bobby, I think I mentioned it on the last show, he's like, niggas is calling him from the Astro Packs? He's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, yeah, nigga. And then I'm like, yeah, because I put this together. The nigga said, oh, I remember when you was fucking with that. I said, oh, you remember that shit? He's like, oh, hell yeah. Because I could not stop ranting when I found this combination. I could not stop ranting, and basically it took me over a big hump. So good enough. I'm glad I'm able to offer that to folks. Please believe. I'm glad I'm able to offer that. Now, another thing, remember, so definitely get into the music. The music, and then that should lead you into all the ohms and the other things and the blah and the blah and the blah. But get into the music first, because in the music, you're going to it's so easy for us to lose ourselves. When you hear the Spinners, and I'm talking to you, Brother Ogun, when you hear the Spinners, you know that shit does something to your magical fingers. You could meditate to that. You could meditate to that, and the hidden part of the spinners are going to bring you to everything in a lifetime. Now, I want you to look. I remember, and this is my